Welcome to your U.S. political news update. All the latest developments you need to know, reported factually and objectively. Today we'll cover national protest movements, congressional spending fights, foreign policy tensions, evolving public opinion, and political strategy developments ahead of the 2026 elections. Let's get into it. A controversial shooting by U.S. federal immigration agents in Minneapolis has ignited national political debate. According to The Guardian, a second fatal shooting by federal agents in a matter of weeks led to widespread protests across multiple American cities as activists demand accountability and reforms to federal enforcement agencies. Local politicians, including Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, publicly criticized the incident, while Senate Democrats threatened to block funding for the Department of Homeland Security, arguing that current enforcement practices lack sufficient oversight. This incident has become a flashpoint in broader debates over immigration policy and civil liberties, with Republican lawmakers generally defending federal law enforcement actions and Democratic leaders emphasizing reform. On Capitol Hill, political tensions are rising again. According to Bloomberg, Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer announced plans to block portions of a major spending package unless it removes funding for controversial Department of Homeland Security programs. This effort comes amid deep partisan divisions over immigration enforcement and federal spending priorities. Republicans argue the funding is necessary to support national security agencies, while Democrats want stronger accountability measures for enforcement actions. These negotiations continue as lawmakers work to avoid a potential government funding crisis. On the international front, tensions have emerged within the U.S.'s political alliances. According to AP News, disagreements between the Trump administration and several European nationalist and far-right parties have strained relationships over U.S. policy priorities, including proposed strategic interests around Greenland. While some nationalist leaders in Europe support closer ties with the U.S., others have criticized what they call unilateralism in American foreign policy, signaling potential challenges for diplomatic cooperation heading into 2026. Political organizing within conservative circles remains active. According to Vanity Fair, the 2026 March for Life in Washington, D.C. drew significant attention as a major rally for anti-abortion activists. High-profile conservative leaders such as Vice President J.D. Vance and other Republican figures delivered speeches emphasizing pro-life policy priorities and generational engagement in political activism. This event highlights ongoing strategic efforts by conservative movements leading into the midterm election cycle. As we approach major election cycles and continue to see shifts in public opinion, staying updated with verified facts is more important than ever. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for daily updates on U.S. political news.